Skeletons living in my chest. I feel my feelings way too strong. Wish that you could turn a heart off. Made of glass and they always crack. I wish that I could make it stop. Wish that you could turn a heart off.
Staring at a map where I can't read the legend. I question every method I have. So I'm looking back to how we got things started when I gave you my heart. Yeah. Oh, I still know the way. This train is running late, but seem a little far away. But I'll get there someday. Wait on me, wait on me, wait
아빠 다 걸었어. 아빠, 엄마. 엄마, 왜 엄마 거는 없어, 아빠?
Well, I'm happy on my own, making coffee just for one, and eating breakfast all alone.
이제 4개만 남았어.
Fewer dishes to be done.
이건 나한테 맡겨.
I'm never running behind. You're never on my mind. No longer there to make me comb my hair, fix my tie, or kiss me goodbye.